Hey everybody, welcome to the Thumb. It's cold today. Um, we have like today and tomorrow. It's not too bad, but it's gonna get cold. I mean, these guys are kind of prepared for it, but it's I don't want to say Monday. It's supposed to be like a -8 for the Monday night low, and I think Tuesday. I think the high for the day is like I want to say 4 above 0. And if you're out in North Dakota or something, that's like heat wave. But yeah, for here, that's on the cold side. But it's been, as long as we don't get much wind, it's tolerable. I mean, I kind of actually like it when it's cold and crisp and it's a dry cold. You guys from Southwest there, you can say it's a dry heat in the summertime, but yeah, when we get a dry cold, it's not so bad. I mean, I will probably kick out my little bit thicker hoodie when it gets down to 0 degrees. But yeah, but all that being said, it's been a couple years since we've had a good cold winter, and like the last 2 years, I probably all winter long I could have drove a fence post in the ground, and that's not good either. For one thing, it's just a sloppy mess, and that's no fun at all. And but then it doesn't kill off bugs and certain kinds of weeds that won't kill off, and cover crops. I had a lot of radishes survive the winter. That's not good either. So we gotta get some cold in the winter. I mean, that's the way God designed this area. So so if we don't get it, then that's not good either. But I guess what I was watching Ryan Hall this morning, and weather forecaster Ryan Hall, y'all. He's pretty entertaining and he's very accurate. And he explains things of why things are going to happen and what's going to happen and blah blah blah. But yeah, very very good. You should check it out. But yeah, it looks like the South is going to get some bad weather, cold weather. Around here we're prepared for cold weather, so it's not that big a deal. But I've seen like down south they've been getting 5-6 inches of snow at times, and they're building snowmen and throwing snowballs and having fun, and that I can see. That would be kind of fun when you don't see it all the time. Actually, it gets cold enough here we can't even build snowmen because the snow won't back. But yeah, when you get a lot of snow and it's going to stick around a few days, that isn't good. I mean, I feel for you, I really do, because if you get, like, our county road commission has snow plows. We have mountains of salt put on the roads to keep everything going. Yeah, when you live in the South, you just don't have that, and yeah, that would be frustrating and scary, I guess. Our vehicles they make things called snow tires, and yeah, we have them, and just people know how to drive on that kind of, for the most part. I mean, there is a few idiots that drive way too fast or sometimes way too slow. There's a good happy medium there. But yeah, like I said, I feel for you guys, because like even our infrastructure, all of our pipes are buried 4 feet in the ground. Our well houses and all that kind of stuff are heated, and we have good heat in our house. We have, if it gets cold, we just run to the closet and grab another pair of coveralls or put on our long johns before we leave in the morning. I kind of wonder, I like this morning when I was watching that, I gotta wonder if like, say if you get a cold snap like that, can you guys even go to Tractor Supply and get a pair of coveralls or a couple warm hats and some warm gloves? And is that even available? Yeah, put that in the comments, because I'm curious, because I really don't know anybody that's that far south that's getting some of this nasty weather, and it's gonna get worse too. You know, even for the cattle, you know, like these guys are used to it. In fact, I have videos where they just frolic out here because they kind of like it. You know what I mean? The snow on her back has been there for probably about a week, and she don't care. She's just loving it. But yeah, some of them cattle in the south, you know, even just keeping water warm. I, you know, yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't want to. When you're prepared for it, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, I wouldn't want to have to put up with it. But anyway, I'm not gonna just rattle on all day about this kind of stuff. But all I can say is just I'm praying for you, man, because and your cattle, you know, and your all your animals and your equipment, and you know, make sure you check your antifreeze and stuff like that in your equipment. And like I said, we're prepared for it here, but when you're not prepared for it, I think a lot of bad things can happen. You know, we got, you know, this is the first year since I've had cattle. I guess it's only been a couple years now. This is the third winter, I guess, but yeah, I made this, put this calf hutch around my water tank, but then I also, this year, I actually put a heater in it. So yeah, so they've got a nice dry place to lay down if they want to, but most of the time they're out there laying around the round bales. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to go on and on about that, but all I can say is, yeah, we feel for you up here, and just stay warm, and thanks for watching, and take her easy.